I think without a doubt, Glacier National Park is now my favorite out of all the parks I've been to.
We're Erin and Brandon. If you missed our last episode, we made it to our 10th national park, Yellowstone. Then we drove 6 hours north to Glacier National Park, which I had actually been to 4 years ago with my parents and my sister Marybeth. I was so excited to visit this beautiful part of the country again, and this time share it with Brandon. Last night we arrived at my cousin's house in Kalispell, Montana, which is right outside Glacier National Park, and we are going to be heading into the park today with him and his wife.
Hi from Kalispell.
Oh yeah. I'm missing like the comfy couches, you know? So when I was in Glacier 4 years ago, I came to a lodge that we're trying to find said lodge because I still have this joke with my sister that it was the lodgiest lodge there ever was. This one is closed for the season, so we're trying to peek in through the windows to see if it's the lodgiest lodge. We are at Lake McDonald, which is known for having very colorful rocks. We've got greens, pinks, purples. I think if the sun was out, you'd be able to see the colors a little bit better, but we have a cloudy day. Thankfully, it stopped raining, and we're gonna go to Avalanche Lake. Avalanche Lake hike, and we're just passing this canyon, super blue water. We're going to continue on to our house. Between the 6 of us, we have about 5 cans of bear spray. So I'm hoping that we don't run into any grizzlies because we're in Montana and this is where they live. Like Wyoming, kind of. Montana, we're in bear country, baby.
Cheers.
While we have you here, we want to do a quick shout out to our 2 patrons, Marianne Gunnings and my sister Aileen Lyons. Thank you guys so much for being the first people to support us on this journey. If you're interested in joining Patreon, check out the link below. It's the best way to support us as independent artists for as little as $3 a month. Think of it as a subscription like Netflix, Hulu. If you really enjoy our content, give it a check out. And back to the video.
This is insane. I feel like yesterday we went on a beautiful hike, saw some of Glacier, but now that we've climbed an elevation on the Going to Sun Road and we're like on top of a mountain, it feels like the view is just unreal. I feel like I'm in a picture book or something. It's insane.
clouds are really coming in now, because when we first got out, you could see the mountains. Not the very top, but you could see them, and now you could barely see.
Yeah.
They just blend in with the clouds.
It's like a Bob Ross painting with all the little happy trees.
We are in the snow now.
Oh, there's a trail. That's probably it. I bet that's it. I bet that's the High Line.
I mean, I've been here before, and I'm still just blown away. It gets better and better. Every time you turn a corner, another snow-capped mountain, another beautiful peak. We're gonna go through a tunnel. See the tunnel up there?
Yes.
Woohoo! Wow. And this is St. Mary's Lake. We're getting close to the end of going to the Sun Road, so we're gonna have to turn around soon. I think maybe we'll have a little lunch and continue on.
The road has been closed on the east side of the park all summer due to the pandemic. Pretty incredible drive. I'm looking forward to going back to Logan's Pass and doing a little bit of the High Line Trail because it looks so cool. But there was no parking when we passed by, and the ranger angrily told us that there was no parking. We had to continue on. So hopefully when we go back, we can find some parking.
We definitely aren't going to be doing the entire High Line Trail because it is about 16 miles and it's late in the day. So we're thinking we'll just hike out, see some beautiful views, and then turn around. Goodness. I mean, the views are just getting better and better, I feel.
This trail is a really long one, so it would have been easy to just write it off and say, oh, it's too long, we don't want to do that. But I'm so glad that we at least started it. It is so beautiful, so cool. Like, you get the views from your car, but just to get out and walk a little bit, you see it all so clearly. It's amazing. We just keep stopping like every 10 steps because it's just so beautiful. You have to stop and really admire it. This hike is incredible. I would love to come back and do the full hike, but it's just too late in the day. We don't want to get stuck out here in the dark. If you are in Glacier National Park, you have to at least start the High Line. It's not to be confused with the High Line in New York. It is much different, but a really good experience.
Subscribe to see more of these beautiful views around the United States and different national parks. It's free. Give us a thumbs up, and back to the video.
Wow, that is just stunning. I think without a doubt, Glacier National Park is now my favorite out of all the parks I've been to, and that includes the Grand Canyon, Bryce, and Zion, which we've been to previously. But this, it's just unparalleled. Nothing could rival this. This is the most beautiful range of mountains I've ever been in. And yes, that might sound dramatic, but I think it's actually true.
Thank you guys so much for being the...
That was just a bird.
Brandon just goes, I'm mad. It's too beautiful.
It's insane.
I think there are turkeys behind me.